Get it in order. Get everything in order. Yeah. I'm not sure what this is. What is that? Okay, I'm not sure what this is. You ready? You got your beat. You ready? Yeah.
Deserves credit just for being you. And anyone can apply for a PenFed personal loan. And PenFed has great rates for being bold, for taking care of business, for blazing trails, for a better outlook on life.
You like that? I'm not sure what this is. Hi everybody, let me see. I'm trying to get some things done here. Hey, say, woo, 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 woo. Amen, amen. I don't know what's wrong with this. Something going on with this app that I have. Hey, we're gonna have a serious conversation, right? Okay, we're gonna do it, my mom. Hey, wait a minute. Let my mom check on something real quick. Okay. Mom, I'm trying to get this to play. Oh, I don't know what's going on with it. What is that in the backdrop? I'm not sure. Oh, I think I do know what that is. Okay. Mom, I'm trying to get this camera on, man, but it won't even allow me to do it because of this. Put this down. I'm trying to cook dinner. I was recording what I'm cooking, and I want to have this little Wait a minute, man. Yeah. Let's see here if I can get it to shut down. Okay, here we go. So I do want to talk about criminal behavior and why it's so acceptable in our community. And I'm gonna give some example of why I think that is so acceptable. You know, when we have discussions with each other and when people are trying to, like, we excuse the bad behavior and we'll say things like, well, we don't know the whole situation, we don't know what took place, we don't know what was said. You know, there's just certain people we covet, right? People who we want to excuse, whether it's a particular person or a group of people. You know, whether the black men are saying that black women are so protected, and then there's those some black women who say, well, no, it's the man that's so protected. You know, and then we have particular people want to protect a group of people, and y'all will even give them excuses to say things like, well, they're mentally unstable or unstable, right? Incapable of doing certain things, and yet they're here like everybody else on the internet, and they're able to just get away with what they're doing. And do we accept it? And the truth of the matter is we do. We accept this behavior. Hold on, let me shut this down really quickly. In task. Okay, so that may have worked for me. Let me see. Now let me restart it. Okay, so my grandson is here. I'm cooking dinner, of course, as y'all know. That's what I do because I'm a mammy. I'm a mammy. Y'all know I'm a mammy. DJ Mosey, how you doing? Kendrick, how you doing? Did you check out my 4? I did. Remember while you was here, I did go to get the book, but I didn't get a chance to read it yet. I did read some of the preface, right? And then I thought I saved it in my what's wrong, man? I thought I saved it in my favorites, but I did not. So I'm glad that you're here to give me the name again. Because I do know that is you're in Louisiana. I remember you're in Louisiana and you wrote a book, and in the book it talks about generations, right? Hey. So I'm glad that you're here, so I can save it this time. And if you could tell us if the book has an audio version. What are you doing? You just want to be seen. Okay, I'm gonna hook you up. Yeah, I'm gonna hook it up where you can be seen, man. Oh, listen, brother. Listen, my brother. Yo, my grandchild is so much. He just want to be seen right now. Let me see what I can do here. What? He walked over here in his little walker. Yes, he did. You want me? You want me, huh? Give me a second. Yeah? Yeah? I know, baby. I know. Let me see, Mama. Mama, I'm gonna try to get it. Yeah, let's back you all the way up, okay? Get off the feet, get off the feet, get off the foot, get off the foot, get off the foot. There you go, man. Okay. You off your foot? Okay. Okay, y'all. Anyway, let me see. There his little butt go. Okay, you gonna walk this way, huh? He turned 5 months last week, and man, we are so shocked at the things he could do. And the reason I'm even talking about this is, like somebody in the chat mentioned, his book, which is about grandparents and things like that. It's about family. My conversation is about family. And I know there's a lot of people who say, well, you shouldn't, the reason why we let criminals, we make it seem like being a criminal is something regular in our community when it's not. It's not the norm, by the way. That's what the media makes it seem, and we know that it's not true. So why do we hold on to this nonsense? Why do we hold on to the belief that black men, especially, because that's who they normally target that towards, right? That black men are nothing but thugs and fucking criminals. You're rapists, you're thugs, murderers, and it just goes on and on and on and on. And yet, within our communities, if any one of you walk outside into any community, it doesn't matter if it's inner city or the suburbs, or if you out on a bayou in the goddamn mountains, it don't even matter. If there are a group of black people there, the majority of those black people work. They have a job. It may not be a fantastic job. It may not be a job in corporate America, but what you find is that people are out there busting their asses off. You understand? They have 1 and maybe 2 jobs. These days we got people who have 3, 4 jobs because the economy is so messed up that people don't have full-time jobs. They end up with part-time jobs. Isn't that right, man? So the reality and the facts are that all of us, not even most of us, not even the majority of us, are criminals. The numbers in which that they even announce on the government website is not even a lot of people who are committing the crimes. And even that number is inflated tremendously. That number is enlarged a lot, because even on the government website, they are telling you people who were arrested and for what they was arrested for, but it's not just those who was convicted or pled guilty, or these are just people who were just arrested. So if you got arrested yesterday, for, let's say, murder, you was the wrong person, they let you go, your number, you was still a statistic. You was still counted on that website. I already spoke about that and broke that shit down. That's why it's not reliable. And I'm not saying that they lying on the report. People keep confusing what I'm saying. They are telling the truth. You just have to read what they are actually saying on the report. Instead of just going to look at the numbers, go and read what they're telling you. And they're telling you, hey, what's wrong, man? Come here. Come here. Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Okay, let me put your music on. Come on. Yeah. You came over once. You come over all the time. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. Don't be mad at me. You gotta come to me. You see, you encourage. We encourage each other. But here on, not even the internet, just in reality, in our community, we seem to be okay with our kids possibly being criminals. Come on, man. Uh-oh, I hear your uncle coming downstairs. Your uncle coming downstairs. Say, hey, uncle. Your uncle. Look at it. Now you gonna walk out. Oh, you gonna walk to your uncle? Say bye-bye. Tell him bye-bye. Yeah, what you laughing at? You laughing? Okay. Good. You going back? If you go to the store, you can get something? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get in this kitchen real quick. Come on, come to my mom. Come on, babe. Look at him, y'all. He just walked. Look at him. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. I love you. Come on. He can't turn it this direction. Turn it this direction for you. Now come on. Come on. Come. Come on. Come on. Anyway, we are so like if one of our kids go to jail, it seems like people almost expect it. It's like we expect it. It's okay. It's just the norm. That shit is not the norm in my family. That shit is not the norm. And I don't want my grandson, I definitely did not want my sons, you know what I'm saying, to think that going to jail is something that they're just going to do because that's what we do. We just go to jail. We commit crimes. It's inevitable that we will be in jail because we are criminals. Wait a minute. Let me plug this up because that went dark. My computer went dark for a minute. Let me charge it up, man. I don't know why it went dark though, because it's not even low. The battery life. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. You want to get back? You want to get in your jumper? Because you're going to have to get somewhere because my mom cooking. My mom cooking. She about to cook this cornbread. Let me see, to go with the beans. I did record me cooking the beans, so let me change this a little bit, everybody, so I can take y'all with me to the kitchen. Okay, cool. Come on, let's go sit you down, and then we'll grab the laptop. Y'all give me a second. You gonna sit right here? Yeah. You gonna sit right there? You gonna sit right there? Huh? You gonna deal with the toy? Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Say, uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Anyway, let me grab this. So I'm just wondering, why is it that it's so acceptable in our community? You know, we look forward to our children possibly going to jail more than we look forward to them going to college. Okay, why is that? That I would like to know the answer to that. You know, I didn't raise my children to even consider going to jail. Whatever I felt that I needed to do to ensure that they didn't learn that mentality, where they didn't, even though I know they see it in the media, right, in the TV shows, in the movies, the news. You see black men going to jail. Even in our communities, you'll see the few black men standing on the street corner doing whatever it is that they do, right? Those are not the norm. That's not the majority of our community. Those men who stand out on the corner in the middle of the night or during the day, Those are the men who they stand out because they're there. But if it's only one or two in a community of 500 homes, then you know it's not the norm. What's wrong, man? Where's your toy? Here you go. There you go. You gotta let my mom mix up this cornbread mix. Yeah? Let me mix this up and then I got you. Okay? Let me see. So why though? I just want to know why. And my thing is, let's forget about the past. What about going forward? You know, today I had a conversation with someone. I called into the show, and they were talking about the Sasha Ray incident. Now, it's sad in a way, but you know, you don't tell people how to handle their show. And I do understand, like that person was trying to be fair. But when you interview people, I thought at least you do a little research on them. Because when you do an interview, you will know whether the person, when they give you the answers, whether they're telling the truth or not. You know, so to interview somebody blindly is almost is I don't even know what that's called. That's just a conversation. That's a conversation. That's if you believe that everybody is truthful in what they say. You know, as if everybody's going to be truthful. So this woman has a lot of people going after her. It's not just a small group of people. And it's not just recently. In fact, it's been going on for many years. Come on, man. Oh, what's going on? Come on. Come rock with me. You want to sit on the counter with me? Oh, Lord, I got him in my little kitchen with me. He's bigger than the kitchen because he insists on wanting to be right here with me. Huh? Yeah. I have to measure out this milk, man, because if I get it too wet, the cornbread will be a little too hard. Okay. Anyway, so what was I saying? So of course I'm not here to I'm not here to say let's beat up on those who have criminal records. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm also not saying praise them, give them excuses. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying, listen, if you have a criminal background, if you have a criminal record, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. How do you handle that with your children, though? Do you just act like it's normal? Or do you try to encourage them not to follow your footsteps? That's what I want to know. And how do we encourage our kids not to follow our footsteps? Most people think if we just don't talk about it. Listen, little Malik. Lick. That always get him cracking up. Listen here, Mr. Licky. Hey, listen here, little man. I'm gonna put you in a whole suit and send you out the world. Look at you, come on. I'm gonna put you in a suit and I'm gonna send you out the world. Huh? You gonna go make some money for my mom? Huh? You gonna go with your dad not here, your mom not here, your uncle just left me, and I can't find something. Anyway, so listen, this is how the old people used to do it with everything. And we know that this is a failure. The old people used to just not talk about it at all. Right? They didn't want to talk to us about sex. So we have a whole community of children whom, for the most part, don't have two parents, if one at all. Like we have a lot of children, especially in the 80s, 90s, who didn't even have one parent, yo. Oh, God. Did he go to sleep on me again? Okay, there we go. But they don't even have one parent in the household. Their grandmother or grandfather or some aunt is taking care of them. You know, that's because we have a lot of unwanted pregnancies and a lot of other things. And people just weren't being responsible. And why is that, though, when we had birth control? You know what it is? Because nobody told us about the birth control. Or the birth control itself was a crime or looked upon as a bad, negative thing. So instead of looking at the end result being, you know, maybe something that we don't want our communities overrun with children where nobody's taking care of them, rearing them, educating them. We had a whole group of people who would just rather not be known as the mother or the father who had a child who was on birth control. Shh, don't tell nobody. Let's keep it a secret. Family business is family business, right? But nobody was caring and really taking care of family business. Because if you take care of family business, you want everybody in your family to succeed. You want them to move forward. You want them to do well. It's not about just keeping goddamn secrets. Okay? Keeping secrets. This thing with this that we have going on in our community with secrets and not wanting us ourselves to do better, this shit goes far. It's embedded in our existence when it comes to religion, unfortunately. Listen to me. Listen to me. I cannot hold you. You're gonna have to wait. It's just what it is. Yes. I have to figure this out. 2/3. There we go. Give me a second. Wait, I'm taking this. It's okay, I got it. Yeah, I have to figure this out, babe. Okay, once I get this, yeah. Okay. Let me mix up this egg and this milk. Yeah. You want to help me mix? You want to help me? Huh? And I need the oil. I'm going to need some butter. Yeah. And then we're on the road, so let's put this butter in here. Let's see. I'm doing a sweet cornbread, man. It's a sweet cornbread. Okay. I didn't do that 2/3 right. Oh man, did I do that right? Let me see. Cause I'm messing with you. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to put this whole stick of butter in here. Okay. It's already soft, so I don't really need to melt it. Okay, but I'm going to put it in here. Just, yeah, it's soft. It's rotated. It's not out there. Anyway, so our secrets, the secrets. I remember even my mother saying, you know, what goes on in our home, stay in our home. Don't tell nobody what's going on in our house. Even though there was nothing that I saw that was bad, but I understood, you know, secrets. We understood family. You don't go inviting everybody into your household. Hey, we're not gonna have all of this, Mookie. We're not gonna have all that. You gonna help me cook? My mom about to pour this in, and she about to put this in the oven. Yeah, it's gonna be good too. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Anyway, so I just always wondered, you know, even with my parents, I used to wonder, what did they keep a secret? I still don't know what my parents were really keeping a secret. You know, we knew not to let people strangers in our home, but what? I'm not sure if that's enough. What's wrong, man? It's almost like they're telling you to keep things a secret, and you almost feel like you might be a criminal already. Like I didn't know at the time that all the black parents was telling their kids to keep secrets. So I assumed that maybe it was just my family that was hiding some shit. You know what I mean? I just assumed that. I'm like, what's going on in our household? That, you know, when people come knocking at the door, you're supposed to be telling them nobody's home. Like, what is going on? Now, mind you, I was a kid at the time. Okay, by the time I became a teenager, I understood. But when I was a kid, it was almost like, somebody's at the door, Mom. Somebody's at the door. What should I do? Like, do I answer it? Should I not answer it because I'm not good at lying? You know what I mean? Like my mom, my mom just had it bad because I'm not good at being a liar. You know, I'm real bad at lying. So to tell somebody my mom is not home when my mother's is home wasn't a good look for me. People could tell I was lying. Yeah. Listen, you gonna have to let me pour this. The oven just got to the right temperature, and I gotta pour this in the cup. The muffin pit. Yeah. I wish I could help me, but you can't help me, man. You can't do it yet. I know you think you're a grown man, but you're not. Yeah, I know you think you're a grown man, baby. Yeah, but you're not a grown man yet. Okay? He really think he is grown, yo. Okay. Anyway, I'm just wondering, so we have conversations, and I've heard people say, well, Bob, you can't tell adults what to do. Well, I'm not on here telling adults what to do. But if I could share some different points of view on how we look at ourselves, what's wrong with that? Why is it okay for the person to come on here and admit that they are criminals and shit? They can go all into their criminal record. Come here, man. Come here. They can go all into their goddamn criminal record and tell you all the nonsense shit that they've done. What's wrong, boo-boo? They can do that. But a person who don't have a criminal record, for some reason, I can't talk about family. I can't talk about how me and my husband met. I can't talk about how we've stayed together all these years. I can't talk about our children. And oh my God, don't let it find out that that I'm just not this Betty Crocker by herself. I'm a mixture, baby. Betty Crocker with a little freakiness in her. And it works. It works for my family. But I seem to be the criminal. I'm seen to be the one that's out of place within the Black community, especially through the eyes of these people on the internet. Because in real life, we see a lot of couples within our communities. Whether they're married or not, I don't know. And I don't even know if that's valid. If people are together, raising their families, you understand? Then that's what it is. And even if the children don't belong to just that man, even if a man has stepped into a woman's life and helped her take care of her children, he's willing to do that. I don't see the problem with that. What's wrong, man? I'm holding you and you're trying to do this. You cannot do this. Okay? I know you want to be a big boy. You can't do this. My mom is trying to get this done. Okay? You can't hold this plate, and you can't hold this bowl, and you can't pour it in this batter. Okay? You can't even walk yet. You want to do it all. Take your time, baby. You got time. Okay? Anyway, let my mom finish talking. Let my mom talk. Huh? Yeah, my mom making some great corn muffins. Too bad you can't eat any. So I made some white beans, and I did record it, so it will be posted probably tonight or tomorrow. And those videos, of course, when I do little videos like that, oh hell no, they don't get that many views. And people act like I'm not over here putting anything up of substance, right? We got a lot of young women who don't know how to cook. And they may know how to cook, don't know how to cook certain meals. I don't see what the problem is. When other people put up videos of cooking videos out, there's no problem. In the Black community, though, it is more expected that I'm on here cussing everybody out, fussing at everybody, and being in the midst of some drama. That's more something that people want to see. Even though we have a whole lot of people, you know what? In the last 30 days, I have learned a lot. And it's not even from those who you think I've learned from. It's some of you watching ass motherfuckers. You looking ass motherfuckers. You watching from the sidelines at the same time claiming You don't like what's going on. You don't approve of what's going on, but you right there. You are right there. At the same time, you're saying, oh, no, they shouldn't be doing this. They shouldn't be doing that. That shouldn't be said. You're still right there. You're still right there. We got some people, they're addicted to the numbers, baby. The numbers is what keep them going. That's it. And they will go and go and go. And the only thing, that's all they're looking at as the numbers go. They change the topic based on the numbers. If they see people dwindling away, then they hurry up and change the topic. Change to another person. You see what I'm saying? And then we got some people, I'm watching. Listen, I might not be in that, baby, but I'm watching. I'm listening to the lies told. Y'all hear the lies told you goddamn selves. And only a few, a very small few, by the way, are the real true idiots, because they are agreeing when they know that shit is a lie. Okay? And that brings me back to this criminalization of our community. Like, we know that they are lying on us, and we just accept it. You know, we accept it. We'll even spread the lies along with them. We'll make videos and make it seem like, oh, well, y'all know the black community ain't nothing but shit anyway. The black community is dead. I don't know what black community of yours is dead, but the only way black community is going to die is if they kill us all. So I'm listening to some of these fools just say the most ridiculous shit, and then don't talk about when they start blaming everything on the black woman. The black community is dead, and it's because of the black woman. Well, the black woman, y'all, it can't be both. Black women can't be producing all these fucking children, and then at the same time, the black community is dead. Because as long as black women are having children, then that means we're not dead. We're not dead. Now, if you're talking about communities coming together, and you're saying that's dead, well, maybe that's the community you live in. And then that says more about you than the black community. If you don't even know what's going on in the community. You don't see them young black boys and girls, young adults, doing wonderful things in school, getting their education. If you don't see that, then I don't know which way you're looking. You're looking at the Fox News too much. Okay? Apparently, once you got out of high school, you didn't even look back. You don't even know what's going on in your own community. Okay? Now, if we go by what we see here on the internet, you got to remember, the professional people aren't poking their heads out. They stand in the background. You know, they have too much to lose. They're not going to stick their head out. They come, they listen, you know, they laugh and they have fun with those who they trust. And of course, they listen to the drama. The drama is like a love and hip hop type of shit. Except these motherfuckers supposed to be the real deal. That's what they claim anyway. I mean, we got a group of people here in the black community in the last 30 days not only tried to tear down a black family. They went so far as to start accusations that they don't know nothing about. Nothing. Like, for real. And that shit was looked upon as if that was some great shit to some people. And what shocked me is that I'm watching some of the people who have families. And I'm not going to mention no names in this chat, but I'm just saying, you have a family. You claim you're not for this shit, but I'm watching you rock. You switching from there to over here, from over here to over there. You're doing a whole lot of talking over there. You're not doing too much talking over here. Y'all motherfuckers, and some of y'all, I know you're scared. That's why you're doing it. But I'm wondering, how in the fuck could you be scared of somebody who don't even live in your area? So then I start thinking, well, are they afraid? Or are these bitches really just trifling whores deep down inside? Are you really just a trifling ass motherfucker who, when you want to get with your group, you want to act like you much higher than that? You say, well, I don't agree with this, and I don't agree with that when you're in the backdrop. But when you out in front of this person, you're right. I'm like, what? And I'm just saying, some of these motherfuckers have been sharing, yo. They've been sharing. Oh, let me see. I'm not sure if I can even be heard. This thing keeps my dog coming, man. Hey, none of that. None of that, Mr. Man. My mom gotta put this milk up. He's tired, y'all. We got him on his days where he's really tired. I know you're tired, man. I know. Give me my mom a second, okay? But your pop gonna be home. And I want this ready for him. Yeah, but pop come home. We're gonna be able to just eat, okay? Yeah. You okay with pop eating? Don't you want pop to eat too? Yes, you do. Because you know pop is nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Like my mom put this in. So we're more couple scoops. Just a couple more scoops of batter. Yeah. Anyway, I just, it amazes me. Now, I could sit here and roast with the best of them, you know what I'm saying? Roasting ain't nothing but a thing. But first of all, I never tried to tear down nobody. What you doing? You're not even trying. Come on. That cornbread is good. I'm not here to tear down anyone. I don't do that. But I'm been accused of doing a lot of things that y'all know y'all have not seen me do. You know what I'm saying? And yet y'all still I haven't seen nobody say, well, where's the proof? You know what I'm saying? It just can get said and people just believe it. That's what YouTube is. So I've decided I can either just rock with it and participate, baby. I'm saying, just go along with the plan. Motherfuckers want to drop lies, then let's do this shit. Right? Is that what I should be doing? Or you could decide to just let that shit be. Do what I do, right? Well, I haven't decided which one I'm gonna do yet, but right now I'm gonna just do what I do. So, because I have a family that you could tell that I have my family, baby. Okay, you hear him in the background. His mother is at the gym. His father is also at the gym. You see what I'm saying? So I am taking care of him right now. And as you can see, he's a little spoiled. He's tired. I say, I'm tired. So you want me to hold him and rock him to sleep, but I have to put this cornbread in. Let me do it. I'm putting it in the oven right now. Come on. I'm going to put it in right now, man. See? Yeah. So 400 degrees, man. Yeah. And I'm about to put this timer on so I won't forget. Let's do it in 20 minutes. Okay. I hit start, and there we go. We good, man. Okay. You ready? Let's go. So, yeah, come on, let's go. I got you. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put you right here. Okay? You step right there. Let me get the computer. Yeah, Mama, I'm getting our computer. Oh Lord, y'all, he's so tired. And by him being tired, he is wearing me out. He's wearing me out because you know I don't like. And he's not crying. He's just making that noise. He's good at it too, man. Whew. Okay. Mom, I'm coming. Mom, I'm coming now. Come on, man. Sleepyhead. Sleepyhead. Come on. There we go. Come on. Don't hit your head. There we go. Okay, let's go see what we can see what people saying now, huh? We got a chance to sit down. Yeah. What's wrong? What's wrong, Nikki? Huh? Let's see. You want to put on some music? You want to dance? Hey, don't jump off my arms now. What you doing, bro? What you doing, mister? Sarah, how you doing? Oh, man, he's a little spoiled. It's true. No hypocrites. How you doing, sister? The YouTube snitch friend. How you doing? So the stank one time. Flower Power, what's going on? Real life, how you doing, sister? Let me see, no hypocrites, where you at? There you go. Let me see. Okay. Troy, how you doing? Kinks and Curls, how you doing? Let me see, who else? Ooh, he's wearing me out, y'all. He wants to help. He's tired. Come on. I'm a rough. Come on, let me put you to sleep. I know, man. Oh, boo. You want my mom to sing to you? Huh? You want to do a song? You want to do a song? My mom don't even have nothing to talk about. Let's see. Okay, come on now. We're going to talk about your money. Huh? That's what we're going to talk about? Okay, let's do it. They say we entertainers on YouTube anyway. They go, I know you want your music. I know you do. Yeah. You want your music? It's coming. Y'all, he love music. Okay, it's coming. Here it come. Which one you want? Here go. We'll do this. Here go your favorite one. Here it comes.
Give me 4 to 5 seconds, and I will show you how me and my
trying to figure out who it is.
are buying it.
There you go. Here go your beat. Y'all see how quiet he got? Just by the music, yo. Legally. You hear your beat? Listen. Wait. Legally. Where you be? Guess what? I smell your stinky feet. Legally. Where you be? If y'all could see his face right now, he like sprung up like he was like, oh, watch you about to cry, y'all. Oh, okay, it's coming back. There you go. Wee! Wee, wee! Ooh, ooh, ay. What you doing, man? Just go your butt to sleep. It's time to go to sleep with your mom and wake up in the early morning. But for some reason you won't go to sleep, and I am trying hard not to beat your beauty, but yes, that's true. Your booty, but yes, we knew. Your booty, but yes, it's true. Don't make me spank you. Your booty, but yes, it's true. Your booty, but yes, it's new. Your booty, but don't make me spank you. Woo, woo, leaky leak, go to sleep. Come on, before we brush your teeth. Come on, go your butt to sleep. Go your butt to sleep. Leaky leak, go to sleep. And get a treat. Leaky leak, in the morning. We gonna do it. Wake up at the break of dawn. Woo, that's right. Stop it, man. Watch what happens when it's up. He's over here dancing, y'all. Oh my goodness. Watch, you gonna get mad. He about to get mad. Oh Lord. Come on, Nikki. Don't be mad at Mama. Huh? I know. Let me see. You don't need to be changed. Let me see. I'm gonna change it. Let me see. You ready to get changed? Huh? Oh, I'm gonna make you a baba. I'm gonna put you in the tub. That's what we're gonna do, huh? Yeah, we're gonna put you in the tub. Huh? Yeah, I know. Anyway, so communities, children. So when I think of communities, I normally think of the children, right? The children, because the children are our future. And it is difficult to uh, have an adult listen to you, especially when you want to try to, give them some direction in their lives, even if it's positive. They got a lot of people who don't believe that you can make a change, that they can make a change. They got a lot of people who just don't believe that they have anything good coming their way. They just, some people really legit just think their lives are just shit. In other words, they really think that they're just gonna go day by day and whatever mess they in already, and they're just gonna go day by day, in and out. And so it's difficult to reach out to some people and say, hey, do you know you could go to school for free? Did you know you could get training for free? Did you know, especially if for you men or anyone, you want to become an electrician, you want to work on air conditioners and heating, there's a lot of training that's for free out there. And that brings in money. You see, air conditioning, heating, and things like that, that is big money. It's a lot of money. It's six figures easy. Because once you get the training and you learn the ins and out, you can absolutely start your own company. Once you get the certification certificates to do certain things and work on certain type of equipment, you can start your own company. But I don't know, we got a lot of people who just don't think they could do it. We have some young men getting out of high school and they don't even think they could do it. You know why? Because no matter what the society tell them, no matter what the school tell them, the school counselors tell them, no matter what maybe they see their friends and their friends' parents doing different things, it doesn't matter, because if in their homes, throughout their lives, what they saw was somebody who just accepted to not go anywhere, not to make progress, then that's just how they are. Unless they make a conscious decision somewhere along in their lives themselves that they want to do different than what they've seen in their homes. That's why I like catching the kids when they're young. Unfortunately, the nonprofits that I deal with, they deal with kids 12 and up, which is a good age. If I could catch them around 12, but I'm thinking catching them even younger than that. You catch them younger than that, and you put in their minds the seed that they can grow and flourish, not just now, but throughout their lifetimes. They can become educated. They don't have to go to university, you know what I mean, if they decide not to. But give them other options, other ways besides the jailhouse, besides penitentiary, besides going in and out, revolving door, in and out of jail. Somebody telling you when it's lights out. If you're going to go to jail, you must go into the military, baby, and get paid. Get paid for somebody telling you when you got to be asleep and when you got to wake up, when you got to clean the dormitories, you know what I mean, the latrines. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to have to do all of that, why is you going to jail to do that? Some people need that structure, in their lives in order to do anything. It's true. There's a lot of people who need somebody telling them what to do step by step. But it don't have to be jail, baby. And I've heard Black people put down people who went into the military. They'll put them down before they'll put down the person who went to jail. It's almost like it's ridiculous in our community. Oh, why would you go let the white man tell you what to do? Why would you go? Why the military isn't for the black man. The black man is not meant to be in the military. And then when somebody announced that they just got out of jail, bruh, you just got out of jail. We need to celebrate. We need to celebrate. Let's just celebrate. We gonna get you drunk tonight. We gonna get you lit tonight. Like, God damn. Like, what? You would think it would be the opposite, right? I'm thinking if you just got out of the military, then yeah, we get you lit, right? Because you done served your country, probably went through a whole lot of shit depending on what, where you served and what your job is and all that kind of shit. And then we're thinking the person who just got out of jail, we're not even talking about getting them lit. We're talking about keeping them on the straight and narrow. But that's not how it works, though. We got people waiting for the nigga to get out of jail just so they can start committing crimes with his ass again. That's why it's hard for our young black men, especially. It's hard when they get out of jail because they normally have to go and search for a whole new set of friends, and it's not that easy. Y'all know that. Once you have a set of friends, it is what it is. You rock with them. They didn't rock with your ass when you was in jail, though. You know what I mean? They didn't rock with you. You didn't get no letters. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get hardly no commissary. You probably got a commissary in the very beginning. They probably act like they miss you. And then when you was gone 18 months, 26 months, 36 months, you ain't heard shit from them. You ain't hear a damn thing from them. You get out, they ready to get you lit, though. Come on, bruh. I know you had a hard time in there, and I know I ain't seen you make no letters that help occupy your mind. You know what I mean? But here we go. Let's go get lit. We gonna get fucked up. The next thing you know, one of y'all going back to jail again. Violating parole. What's that other one called? Parole, and the other one is something else. When you're not supposed to be around doing certain activities and shit like that. The reason I know some of this shit is because I have a brother who was in and out of jail. And TV. I don't know any of these things personally. You know what I'm saying? My children have never been in jail. My husband has never been in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't do that. And I'm proud to say that. But in the black community, you can't be proud to say you haven't been in jail. It's almost the opposite. You could proudly announce that you have been in jail. And the tougher the jail was, the more praised you are. I was in the federal pen. Yeah, I was in the federal pen. Like, okay. I'm looking at you like, but damn, what the fuck you did like that? You know what I'm saying? Even though the federal, from my understanding, is a lot better than, state and shit like that, because, that's where they send the wealthy people and shit like that. But come on, now, why are we so proud of this criminal lie? Why do we criminalize ourselves? It's enough. We supposed to be pushing back on the media when they try to portray us as criminals. We're supposed to be pushing back and saying, I'm not any more of a criminal than you are. We got just as many hardworking people in our community as you do. So, you know what I'm saying? It's more of you on welfare than us. And you know why that is? Because they made us feel embarrassed if we need to get some assistance. When they need assistance, they go and get it, baby. And they're not embarrassed about it neither. It's so normal to them in the way they handle it, you wouldn't even know that they're on assistance. It could be a white woman paying for her food behind me in food stamps. If I'm paying for my food in food stamps, this bitch is looking at my basket. She trying to dictate what's in my cart. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm buying. She got her nose snooted up on some legit shit. I'm telling you. She's looking at me like, these people don't work. Then this bitch goes up right after me and pull out the same goddamn food stamps that I was pulling out. See, because the media has them even confused. They are against us. They automatically think that we are just lazy. They don't think that we also could have, somebody in family could have lost their job for a short period of time, just like they did, right? They don't think that maybe my husband was a seasonal worker like their husband are. You know, we got a lot of white men who are seasonal workers. If they work construction and shit like that, then they almost will be on food stamps a certain period in the year, especially if you live in certain areas, right? Down south, there's the hurricane season, raining season where it rains a lot. Can't do no construction in the rain, right? Up north, there's the snow season. They're not out there building no houses when it's snowing. So they themselves, they go and get assistance. But, like I said, you know, fell asleep. I had to make sure I smell the cornbread. It hasn't been 20 minutes, has it? No, it hasn't. Okay. Anyway, I'm just a little shocked. You know, I want our community to do better. But what I don't think, I think some people are confused what that means. You think if you're on YouTube and you are big up in somebody for their behavior that is clearly destructive, not only to herself, but to us as a people, not even just black people. Her decisions, after you make that the same decision over and over, that is a pattern. That is an actual decision. That's not a mistake. You keep making the same mistake time after time again. No, that's a decision you made. That's not a mistake. That's something you decided to do and you continue to do. And we got people who will say, well, you don't know their situation. Well, for this one particular person, we do, because she's on here telling it. She's telling all her business, and then in the same breath, she don't want nobody to repeat the shit that comes out of her mouth. Well, human nature tells us people are going to listen, just like what she wants us to do. She wants us to listen. She wants the views. What she don't want, though, she don't want you to say anything about what she said. Uh-oh, my husband about to walk through the door, I think. Oh, like clockwork, baby, like clockwork. Hey, baby. Can you go look at the timer on the fridge for me, please? I don't hear it. You can smell the cornbread, can't you? What is it, babe? Okay, look at the oven real quick. And make sure, because I smell them. What they look like? Almost, or? Okay. I'm gonna give them up. They look like they need to be out now, or what? Okay. Anyway, how was your day? So yeah, that's my thing. My thing is, I forgot what oh yeah. So we have people who say, well, we shouldn't tear each other down. Well, this person is tearing people down. She's tearing herself down. When do anybody come in and say, hey, you know, I heard what you said, and you know, right now she's trying to reinvent herself. Right now she's telling people, hey, I was homeless and with a baby. But when she was homeless with a baby, she was telling people she wealthy. I bet you she ain't telling none of them people in that new video that she claimed that she got $25,000 for the baby, for him. You know what I'm saying? She says she just got donated $25,000. Right now, she's trying to reinvent her whole self, trying to make it seem like she is just this woman who ended up with a heart broken and with a baby, you know, and she's suffering, but she's making it. If they look at a few of her videos, they'll see that's not who she is. That's not who she portrayed herself to be. Now she's trying to become the victim. You see, she's trying to become a victim. Nobody over there knows about her conning other black women out of their money. Working women, business women, that's right. Black business women. So, but it was a nice conversation. I just have this thing about when people want to try to bring in this, what they could consider out religion, because when they start bringing in this religious shit. Now, for those of you who are religious, more power to you. And some of you understand religion. You understand that, you know what I mean, that God not gonna do it for you. You gotta at least do it yourself. He might give you the opportunity. He puts it in your way. He gives it to he puts it there for you to reach for it. We got some people just sitting there waiting for God to walk up to them, pat them on the back. You know what I mean? Hand it to them, feed it to them, force feed them. Some of these people want to be force fed. They don't even want to do no work for nothing. They just want it. And they want it, but they don't want to work for it. Okay? And then they start claiming that they're the victim. Yes, it looks like this person is being victimized because she has victimized so many people that now she has a lot of people who have decided to put their foot down and say no more. So now it looks like she's the victim. But no, she was the victimizer. She was the person who was attacking people out of nowhere. Now she's over there. Well, you can say what you want. You can have an opinion. Just say it the way I want you to say it. And if you don't say it the way I want you to say it, then bitch, I'm gonna dox you and your family. And then she'll say shit like, well, I didn't dox anything about them. My website only have public information. Well, guess what? As far as she's concerned, public information is any information that is obtainable. So when she put your name, your phone number, your address, and all your children's name and all that shit, she considered that to be public information. Well, then why is she crying that somebody put up her house? We know goddamn well a house is most definitely public. How? Because it's a big ass house. You can't hide it nowhere. She's playing semantics. She's playing with words. And if you don't know her, then you're a believer. And I just don't understand a person interviewing somebody and you ain't do no research. This woman, when you're interviewing somebody, you at least listen. Now, if you were just wanting them to put out their half of the story, you know how many times this woman have put out her half of the story? And every time she puts it out, there's a different context to it, a different message, a different storyline. The only thing that's constant is that she got pregnant and with by a married man, and he does pay child support, which means he's not a deadbeat. But yes, he don't have nothing to do with the child. He told her that. Okay, he told her that from the get-go. Oh, shh. He's asleep, you know. Shh, I gotta go get them out. Oh, wait a minute. Mark, can you come get your grandson, please? I gotta get this out the oven. Come on, man. Oh, damn, you should come out, man. I'm coming, man. I'm coming. I got you. Come on. Nobody's here.
Nobody. What happened to go?
Oh,
On the car?
no. You put your shit together. I took it out. You went to the hungry? He's sleepy. He was just asleep. You want to take him? Okay. And I'll come up make him a bottle. I just want to get him up pan. Go to Pop, man. Go to Pop. That's Pop. My mom gonna be up there in a minute, okay? I gotta get these things out. Okay. Ooh, let me get this. Your son, I think he's at the gym. Yeah, they both at the gym. And your other son just walked in, so I don't know. Okay. Let me move this here. So I made white beans and I made cornbread. I was gonna make hush puppies, but I didn't have. I want to record me when I make hush puppies, and it's difficult to record me making a whole meal different, So I try to do things in bits. So the beans are done. And I'm about to. They're on warm now. The cornbread is absolutely done and moist. I make corn muffins. In other words, I make cornbread, but I put them in the little tins, where people can grab one, almost like a cupcake. I put them in that so everybody can just grab one. That's what I did. I made rice, of course, because that goes with beans. I made white beans, which are called Great Northerners. They're creamy. And I made them Creole style. I made Southern Louisiana Creole style white beans. Okay? So it's a little different. You'll know that they're Creole when you see the recipe. My cornbread mix itself is good. I know y'all, some people use Jiffy, but Jiffy costs a lot of money, yo. Okay? A box of Jiffy cornbread is something like, it's a small little box and it's maybe like 50 cents. And I know some of y'all say, oh, it's just 50 cents. But for a family like mine, I would need 2 boxes. That would be $1. But I make my own cornbread, right? Jiffy controls a lot of things. I make my own cornbread by using cornmeal and flour and everything. I think I have a video showing you how to make cornbread. It's so simple, yo. It saves a whole lot of money and it's so much better. Jiffy ain't got shit on bottom, okay? That's what I'm telling you, okay? Anyway, you can control if you. I've seen people put sugar within Jiffy cornbread. Jiffy is already a sweet cornbread, and they adding sugar to it. If you're gonna do all that shit, you want to just make your own cornbread. Anyway, let's get back on cue. So although I don't want to really talk about this person, but I just want to say that there was somebody who was trying to make it seem like, well, they were like, she made videos, but did you respond? Hell yeah, I responded. You made it seem like, oh, well, since you responded, you're feeding it. But listen, I don't know who you are, where you come from. I don't know how long you will sit there and allow somebody to constantly make video after video after video after video of them saying, the worst things ever and putting out your family members and you not say anything. Now, you being a man, I was even shocked that the dude said this shit. But I don't know him. I just let that go. But who rocks that way? I can name a few people who rock that way. Okay. But let me just say this. Right? I see the point. I don't agree with the point. I think it's some lame ass shit. That turn the other cheek thing, somebody smack you. And instead of, you know what I'm saying? Control yourself, people. Somebody smacked you. And what did you do? Well, I smacked them back. Oh, well, that's the problem. What you need to do is just turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek so the bitch can smack that side too. Well, yeah, if she smacked that side, then just continue turning your cheeks. I'm like, what? Carry your ass somewhere. I know it's Black History Month, Martin Luther King month and all that bullshit, but I'm gonna have to say that I'm more of a Malcolm X type of chick. Okay? I'm more of a, hey, just stand my ground. This is my area. Do not come here to harm me and my family, because if you do, I'm here to protect it. Now, you want to be marching down the street, get hit in the head with a few bricks and shit, convicting, go to jail, being attacked by dogs and all that shit. You want to do that? Cool. That was a tactic that was very risky. See? Because it wouldn't have worked if the media, and it didn't work if the media wasn't on deck. See, if the media wasn't there to film this shit, then it didn't work. And that's when you would go, if you go and do the history behind Martin Luther King, he would make sure that the media was there. So if things was happening in a smaller town where they ain't have no media coverage that would be seen in other countries, then he wouldn't even go and do anything in those areas. You see, because he knew they would end up dead. But they were willing to die in front of cameras they thought that would make a big change. So other countries could see how people are being mistreated. Now your ass want to be on YouTube where we ain't got many people watching already, especially that fake phony person right there doing all the shit she doing. And I'm supposed to turn the other cheek so she could continue? Fuck out of here. I thought we were adults telling the truth, speaking the truth. I know we was on here playing like we Martin Luther Kings and shit like that. Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. You got a woman on here, and all she right now she's trying to reinvent herself. Everything that we've done has worked. And we did not have to dox anybody. We didn't have to get nobody kicked out of no homes. All this shit, these non-truths that's being spreaded around, that's the story that some of these people, once they got angry, they started making up. This shit has no validity to it. There's no proof of any of that shit ever happening. There's no proof of anybody getting nobody kicked out of their house. How would we be able to do that? How would anybody be able to get somebody kicked out of a home as long as they paying their rent or mortgage? How would what you think we could call and say, hey, did you know the woman who is paying, her rent with you on time every month, she's online doing the most? And with the landlord was like, oh, really? Oh, I wouldn't want anybody who's doing such a thing. Oh, so even though she's paying her rent on time, she's a great, what they call them, tenant. She's a great tenant and everything. I think I'm going to listen to you, even though I don't know who you are, Mr. Woman who called out of nowhere, and I'm going to evict her. That don't make sense to no fucking body. So these bitches are on here running around with this rapid ass lies, talking about somebody have contact. They running around claiming that we have put up her house. A picture of her fucking house has been placed up. You know how many pictures of homes have come up where it's like, I wonder if the house looked like this. She might have a house that looked like this. The only person who put up her house is her. Y'all dumb motherfuckers. This bitch have a whole community tab over there. Y'all forget that she was telling us she live in a 5-bedroom, so many bathrooms, garage and all that shit. You forgot she does live streams all the time. You forgot that she was the one who put the picture of a house. Now, up. Was it the house? No, it seems like it wasn't. Seems like it wasn't. Okay? Y'all gonna act like this bitch ain't on here every day doing live streams from the property. She the one who let people know where she lives at. Every day doing live streams. I could tell you when she slipped up. She probably could tell you too. Right? She could probably tell you too. Remember, she was supposed to be in San Francisco. How in the hell did it go from being San Francisco to Tracy? Then she was lying. And then she lying, reinventing everything, making it seem like, oh, that was my grandmother's house. That was mom's house. So now, wait, you got kicked out of 2 homes? You got kicked out of your house and your mom got kicked out of her house at the same time? And we did it? Oh, man. Just like we kidnapped Mark what his name? Mark something, something, something. Y'all remember 2 months ago she told people that where Mark lived, she doxed that brother. Somebody who been her friend, gave her money, loaned her money. Like she used to tell us this herself. When he wouldn't answer her calls no more, she came to the internet and told people who he was, where he lived, and said that he was missing in action, and they think that we harmed him. We never even think about no goddamn Mark to where anybody would care where he lived, who he was. she wanted to dox that man because he wasn't calling her back. And I bet you if his dumb ass decided to be friends with her again, I bet you he don't know that. Because he's slow. She has slow friends. You know goddamn well she doxed your ass. She doxed you because you didn't answer the phone for her. Nobody have ever messed with you. Besides, we just say, damn, who is that dumbass Mark person? Don't give a shit who you really are. Yeah. Anyway, let me see what y'all saying, because I don't hear my grandson. He probably went to sleep. He should be asleep. He'll stay asleep. But I want to give him a bath. Actually, he got a bath this morning. So I'm not sure if I'm in bed tonight. I'm going to go look and see. But the food is done. Did I turn off the oven? No. Yep, I turned the oven off. And I will put up the video. Let me find my iPad so I can see what y'all are talking about before I leave. But I do want to say, listen, our community, we could do a whole lot better. I'm talking about here on the YouTube. Because in our community itself, in the real communities, any community that I've lived in has never been that bad like this. I've never seen nobody treat each other the way people do here on the YouTube. And y'all know why that is. Because we're not personal. We're not personable. We're not in person, should I say. Right? So you think you could get away with a lot of shit. We got people making up names, hopping around different names and shit, playing games, and they think that shit is fun. And it might be fun for them. You know what I'm saying? And let them rock and do what they do. But I'm just thinking about the ones who are on here acting like they telling the truth. You got to remember, some people say, hey, but that shit that happened to you, Bob, that happened a couple of years ago. Well, it is some shit that happened a couple of years ago. But it didn't just happen then and stop. It's something that she always revisits and redo. Okay? She don't have no other material to talk about. So what she would do, we don't have to say shit about her. If the quieter that we are, the more she goes in, yo. Now she's on the run. Okay? Now she's crying foul. Before, though, she was just doing what she do. And she'll tell you, I'm just doing what I'm doing. And none of y'all gonna stop me from doing whatever I want. That's my website. Okay? Now she over there talking about, they keep messing with me and I just want to be able to live my life. I just want to be able. You know, I'm homeless and I just want to be able to take care of my child, and I'm heartbroken and I'm so hurt. Oh, fuck out of here. Many of us been hurt. But everybody not nasty. Everybody not destructive. You know what I'm saying? Some people really care about their families, their lives, and most definitely their children, unlike her. Through her actions, we know this to be true. We know this to be true. I don't give a fuck with nobody question about this or that. If you have not been here long enough or you ain't even do your little research in order to even see, then don't ask me no motherfucking questions. But I'm not the one who interviewed the bitch. You see? I didn't interview her. It seemed like what the interview for her actually seemed like it was others who was actually answering the questions. Even the interview that she had done by Nicole Michelle, that was a good interview. I don't even know why Nicole Michelle took that shit down. I think she took it down because of all the thumbs down, but I don't think I think she took the thumbs down to mean that the people was against her, but they weren't. They wasn't against her. The thumbs down was because who she was interviewing. That was a good interview, and she was just about to get in there because Nicole Michelle at least was asking her questions. Now we all know that, you know, Sasha Ray was able to try to wiggle out of there, but she wouldn't answer the question. But at least Nicole Michelle, or Michelle Nicole, I keep getting it messed up. Y'all know Inner Beauties. Y'all know who I'm talking about. At least she asked the questions, yo. You know what I'm saying? She asked a question. Did you get married by a married man? I know some people had a problem with that, with Tommy's interview, but I'm wondering, did you listen to the Tommy interview when he interviewed her? Remember, the first person Tommy interviewed was her. And she was pregnant and drunk. Whoop, that is. She was drunk while pregnant, getting interviewed by Tommy. Sounds like somebody who is very responsible and she wanted to be a mother. Nah, she know exactly what she wanted to do. She did not want that baby. Okay? Especially when she realized she lost the man. She realized what she had done was crossing the line. She lost that man. Now she's still trying in hopes of getting him back, but he always said that he liked her. What he didn't like is her actions and the shit that she started to do. She blames us for him leaving her. Y'all haven't heard that? First she blamed Minister Jap. Then she blamed Chris Law. Then it was Bomb Cherry's turn. Then she started going down that line again. I think she even added JPV in there. She's added quite a few people in there. It's your fault that my child don't have a father. No, sweetheart, it's your fault that your child don't have a father. Because that man says he would have liked to be in his child's life, but he don't want to be in your life. And that's when you put your foot down and say, well, if you're not going to be in my life, you can't be in his life. She tried to even maneuver that. She tried to hold the baby hostage. Well, if you want your son, she dangling that baby in front of that man, showing pictures of him, got him on camera. She's not really taking care of him though, right? She dangling like a little piece of meat, and she's saying, "Ooh, so you want you to see the little cute little baby, right?" And then when he reach out to her, first thing she want is to record him as he apologized to her, so she could come back to YouTube and share it. And if he don't do that, then he can't have no dealings with his son. Okay, he said he not participating in none of that bullshit, and I don't blame him. And I know some of y'all, oh, when a little boy gonna miss out. There's hundreds of thousands of little boys and girls who missed out of not having their father around. Y'all want to blame him for this shit. Y'all need to look at the person who really is doing this shit to that little boy. Y'all keep wanting to blame him. Why? Because he's the parent that's out. Well, he's the parent that's out because he's dealing with a nut case on the other end. Now, I don't know about any of you, but I'm gonna have to be. I wouldn't let nobody hold me hostage neither. No, nobody. I could have a grandchild out there. Somebody say, "Hey, here's your grandchild." Of course, I would want to be in my grandchild's life. You goddamn right. But what they're not gonna do though, nobody gonna be able to say, "Well, you're not gonna be able to be in your grandchild's life unless you do this, that, and third." I'd be like, "Well, okay, I'm sorry." You know, little cute little fella. I'm saying when he get old enough, I'll reach out to him and I'll have the story for him already. Let him know your grandmother would have loved to be there. I would have loved to be a part of your life, but it seems like that didn't work out because your mother, you know, she wanted control over everybody. Nobody controls me, goddamn. Not nobody. Okay. Anyway, this is called the real life. Goddamn it, this is real life. Okay, real life. This is how I feel. Your life, live it the way you want to live your life. But if you're out here telling people, just like I share things, and I hear when people try to, I don't know why they think it would harm me for something I shared to you all. Why you think you throwing it back at me will harm me, right? If you don't think that I'm smart enough to know what I was going to say, what I was going to share, and how it would have hurt me or affect me, then no, I'm not stupid. I'm not no rat. The rat didn't think about none of this. When she told people that men have told her multiple times that her vagina smelled bad, she didn't think that shit through. She didn't think that through. Cause see, soon as I would have thought about telling somebody some man told me my vagina smell, I would have had to say, wait a minute, how would that sound? Now, if I would have said one person may have, oh yeah, he threw that in my face. He thought that bullshit was gonna work, but he know, nah. But to say that multiple men, not just Tommy, you know what I mean? Not just Jay and Justice and Chris and all, like I'm just naming men, y'all, just names, men names, okay? Nobody in particular. And Mark and whoever else. All not just them, but seems like more and more men told me the same thing, my vagina stink. Then I would be like, whoa, the people gonna hear that. They're gonna think, but damn girl, your vagina must really stink, because men don't really do that. I've dated men. Even before getting married, I dated men. I still have access to men. And I don't hear men talking about how the woman that was with last, that her vagina stink. Because that says a lot about him. You know what I'm saying? Like if he tells us that he was dating a girl, you know what I mean? He was dating this woman and shit, and her vagina was smelling bad. That says a lot about him. Unless he says, hey, he went on one date with her and she smelled bad, so he left her. That's one thing. But to be like, every time she told us this, it was somebody she was in a relationship with. And one of the men was interviewed. There was a guy who was actually interviewed by somebody here on YouTube. And yes, he said the reason he kicked her out because she was trifling. He said he never even heard of no woman using toilet paper as a sanitary napkin. He said she was nasty. He would tell her, here's some money, go buy what you need. And she would go in there and use toilet paper and stain up his beds and shit. Like he said she was staining shit up. And he said this guy was a clean guy. He said he never been with no woman like that. Now, how you using tissue paper as a sanitary napkin and people know it? See, I'm not saying that you shouldn't use tissue paper or napkins as sanitary napkins. It is a good idea, but in the same token, nobody should know it. Nobody. How would anybody know it, right? If it's tissue paper that you folded up into a napkin, that means when you finish using it, you flush it. That's the reason for having it, right? That's the reason for having making that type of napkin. Well, some kind of way this man knew about it because because she was throwing them in the trash, leaving them wide open. Man said we go in the bathroom and the trash right there and it's just sitting there, black, nasty as could be. Somebody didn't teach this when she was a young girl. They didn't teach her. Okay, they didn't educate her on cleanliness of her body, taking care of her womanly, duties, her female issues, things like that. These are things that we learn when we're young because we got to go throughout our lives dealing with certain things. Somebody didn't educate her. And then when somebody would come along to try to educate her, because she always had access. She's younger than me. Y'all had access to the internet, baby. Damn near since you was teenagers. The internet wasn't here until I was a grown-ass woman. You understand? But you especially her age, y'all had the internet since you was there, since forever. You was always able to get on the internet and look at a video or do a search on some shit about your bodies. We still got grown-ass women today like her who still don't know how to take care of her goddamn body. She didn't even know the information that I shared with her about that there's only 1 week in a month that a woman could get pregnant. That's it. You can't get pregnant on that. It's not like you got the whole month and you could get pregnant that whole 30 days. That's not how our bodies work. You can only get pregnant 7 days out of a month. That's how you could tell who your baby daddy is. Some of y'all talking about, well, I did sleep with 2 men in that month, so I don't know which one is the daddy. Well, listen, you know which one is the daddy you wanted to know, unless y'all slept the same week in the same 7-day period. If you didn't sleep with these 2 men the same goddamn week, then you can tell which one of them men is the goddamn father, baby. Yes, you can. And all you got to do is start counting your menstrual cycle. Your period come down on so and so on. If your period come down on the 12th, that means anywhere from the 11th, count 7 days back. That's the week you could get pregnant. You don't get pregnant when you're on your menstrual, right? We know that. You get pregnant on it when you're ovulating. When do we ovulate? We ovulate right before the period. That's by the time the period drops, when the egg drops, that's the shedding of the egg. That's the shedding. That means the egg is no longer viable, right? Because it's shedding. That's your period. But when that goddamn egg drop from your ovaries down, your fallopian tubes and all that good old shit, that's that time when them sperm can reach up there and fertilize that egg. Listen, goddamn it, some of y'all too goddamn old for this shit. Ratting too old not to know this shit. Okay, I was looking at goddamn Jerry Springer. Yeah, no. Yeah, Jerry Springer. I was looking at Jerry Springer last night, and the woman had said that she knew who the father was. And the reason she said it is because she said she had broken up with her boyfriend 2 weeks prior to sleeping with this dude, and that's when she got pregnant. Soon as she said that, I knew that baby wasn't for that dude. I was like, wait a minute, that don't add up. They don't add up. What do you mean? Soon as you get pregnant, most of us don't know it right away. Even a pregnancy test can't tell you that you're pregnant right away. You gotta wait. Most pregnancy tests says 10 days. That's a week before it even shows whether you're pregnant or not. If I have sex tonight and it takes it the egg isn't right there where the semen fertilize it like that. The goddamn semen is racing. It could take up to some hours for the goddamn sperm to reach the egg, yo. Okay? The little wigglies are just swimming. They trying to get to that egg. The one that get there the quickest is gonna be the winner, baby. They racing and shit. But let me tell you something. You have sex today. Could you be pregnant tomorrow? Yes. But will you know you're pregnant tomorrow? No. No, you won't. There will be no test that'll tell you that. The only reason I knew I was pregnant the next goddamn day, like there's some women like myself, soon as I got pregnant, I was sick as a dog. Body says, ooh, something's not right. I was like throwing up from day one, goddamn it. But there was no test that I took that said that I was pregnant. It kept coming back negative. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm not reading shit because I don't have my iPad close by. So y'all know I'm not reading the chat. If you came in and I didn't speak to you, I apologize. I normally speak to everybody. Y'all know that. But I don't have access right now. Okay? Don't have access. In fact, I don't even know if I'm still on this shit, to be honest. Might be talking to myself. Okay? That's not abnormal for me, goddammit. I'm a Scorpio. Okay? Sometimes I need professional advice. And who do I get it from? Myself. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off here because I hear my grandchild. Go take care of him. Make sure my husband get his dinner. Then we're gonna take our shower. We're gonna do what we do. Okay? And I'm going to be here tomorrow because I'm going to talk about this rap tomorrow. Yes, I am. Let me tell you something. Okay, we need to stop trying to act like being criminals is something acceptable. We, like these black men saying, hey, they want to point out when black women aren't being responsible for their decisions, then we're going to hold this shit around. We're not going to just focus on pregnancy and family. You know what I'm saying? We want to focus on community as a whole. So stop acting like you criminals. Stop acting like you need that bad bitch who in that goddamn video. When you know you like that dude in that video. Stop acting like this. Most of us know we ain't out here thugging and doing no criminalized shit. If the police put me in handcuffs, bitch, I'm about to bust out in some tears. I'm like, I can't be in enclosed spaces. I'm not going talking about come and get me, bitch. I'm built for the prison. Fuck that. I'm not built for no prison. I'm not even built for no handcuffs. You understand what I'm saying? And I have handcuffs. Okay? I have a pair of handcuffs, yes, I do. But they're not to go on me, baby. Okay? They're not to go on me. I am not built like to be in no little small space. And I'm not built for nobody telling me when to wake up and shitting right there in that little small steel toilet, right there by the head of your bunk bed or whatever that shit is. I'm not built for that. I'm not. Even in the military, we had latrines. I would rather go in the outhouse than to be pissing right by or using the bathroom in open like that. I'm not built that way. Okay. When I reach back and wipe my ass, I want to do it in the privacy of my own little area. Okay. Shit. I'm not built for that. But you know what I'm saying? But in the same token, I'm gonna just say I'm not built for that. That's all. I ain't no token. There is no other side to that coin. I make sure I'm not doing anything illegal because I don't want to go to jail. It's as simple as that. You don't get no more simple. Okay? We got people who think they can outsmart the system. Then do you. That's why your ass got caught. You wasn't as smart as you thought you was. Okay? Now I'm out of here. Okay? And listen, not just me. I don't want to go to jail, but I definitely didn't want my children. So anything I had to do to make sure they didn't have to worry about stealing, they wanted something that mommy was able to get it for, mommy and daddy, right? We made sure that we worked hard or whatever we did to make sure that they wanted something. I didn't want them to be out there like their friends going trying to steal. You don't need to go steal shit. What you want? Oh, you want that? Okay. Well, this is what we're going to need you to do. You want that game system? I'm going to need you to make sure that you got nothing less than a B coming here. Report card time. Report card time come, you will have that game as long as you meet these qualifications. Hey, you want that? Oh, you really want that? Well, you're going to make sure you're going to do your chores. You're going to do this. We would put some limit. We would put some things there that they had to do, but they would get what it is that they wanted. See, we didn't just give it to them. We made sure that they understood that in life, whatever you want, even if it's food, you could be hungry. Nobody's going to just give you shit. Okay? So you're going to work for it. And it wasn't nothing that they couldn't do. It wasn't like we gave them an impossible chore. It's something they could do. Now that they're grown men, they understand that, which I'm thankful for. Okay? Listen, I'm proud of my children. I'm proud of my entire motherfucking family. My husband, children, grandchildren, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm a proud grandma. That's what that is. Baby, I'm proud to be a grandma. I'm going to get out of here. If I wasn't a good mother, and if I didn't think I would be a good grandmother, maybe I wouldn't be so proud to be a grandmother. I understand some women want to hold on to their youth, but see, I have everything that is that I want, and that happened to be my family. That's what makes me proud. You goddamn right. Let me tell you something. I will pop my pussy, baby, to some music. You understand what I'm saying? To make sure that my children have what it is that they need, and even my grandchildren. Fuck out of here. I ain't doing nothing criminal, and not everybody could do it. You know what I'm saying? I know some people were like, all she did was do this. Bitch, you can't do it. Y'all, if you think it's just as simple as just putting on some music and shaking your butt, you know how many women do that on Instagram? That ain't nothing, man. You gonna have to talk to the ones who know how to get people to give them money. That is a whole nother accomplishment right there. I ain't even got to shake no ass to get no money, baby. I've already proven that in the last live stream I did. Okay, I already proven that. Anyway, I'm out of here, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for sure. Got some things to do. And by the way, y'all gotta hit me up at $$ Bomb Cherry Juice and my Cash App. Okay, it's time for me to start paying for this. What's the name of this thing? Is StreamYard. That's right. My bill is about to be due, baby. I need y'all to donate $2, $5, whatever. Somebody hooked me up last month. That's how I paid for this shit. And now this shit is due again. Okay? But this shit is due again. Make sure y'all send y'all donations at the $ Bomb Cherry Juice. Or you could send it to Bomb Cherry too. I got both accounts. Okay? And I'll check y'all out later. Okay? I will be posting a video up of me cooking tonight or tomorrow. And I also have a couple other videos in the works. Okay? I have like a dozen videos that I just need to edit and put them out there. It's cooking or some crafts. I'm also making some earrings and t-shirts. Okay, anybody want something for Valentine's Day, let me know. If you want a pair of underwear, you want them to be customized, you know, like you men have your those boxers and you want to say something freaky on it, hit me up. Ladies, if you want to buy some underwear for your husband or your boyfriend for Valentine's Day, hit me up. We'll come together, come up with something freaky or nice to say on them. Customize, you know what I'm saying? You ladies underwear as well, I do those as well. And we're going to hook it up. Okay? And I'm going to give y'all a deal. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to start this business. And the earrings is something I'm already hooking up. I already created a few nice t-shirts and shit like that. They already made and sold. But holla at your girl. Okay? Email me at bombcherrylive@gmail.com. And everybody know the number. If you ever need to talk to me about anything going on in your life, just somebody you need just to listen to you and shit, my number is 504-224-8121. Call me, okay? It don't matter what time. If I don't answer, just leave a message and I'll hit you back up. Okay? I'm cool with that. Just don't be calling me with no trying to get no phone sex. For you men out there, I know how you are. Let me tell you something. If you call that number for phone sex, I'm gonna charge you double the price. Okay? You're gonna have to hook me up. Call me on my regular phone sex line, baby. What's that number? 777-9311. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, ooh, 7. Oh, y'all can't see my cam right now, huh? I know I'm twerking it down to the floor too. I'm over here like bam, 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 left cheek, right cheek, left cheek. Anyway, we'll do that later. Y'all, I'm going. Y'all have a good night. Let me go up here and take care of my goddamn grandkid. Let me see what this thing is. I go here. What is it? Oh, it's here. I think it's here. Okay, here. There you go. Hey, no hypocrites. I see people now. S, how you doing, girl? Bomb Cherry S2L has Mona. Oh, he does? Oh, shit. I'm going to go over there, y'all. I'll see y'all later, okay? Bye-bye. This goddamn thing take forever.